Correct, and it's not a woven fiber.
Okay.
So, and here's the deal. Because it's heat bonded and pressed together, it's leaving just the slightest amount of moisture on your television screen, on your leather, so that it evaporates so quickly. It's going to be streak-free, lint-free, smear-free, spot-free every single time, just using tap water.
And these are big cloths. These are 16 inches by 16 inches. Christopher and I have worked together for years. He knows his stuff. This is the very first time that these have ever been on the show with Carolyn and myself. And I was going to ask you, please do this demonstration first.
Well, typically, you know, to do a window, you're having to use the blue stuff, which actually creates the spots, and then the paper towels that creates the lint.
Blue stuff, it means they added a dye to it. Why, if you want glass clean, why would you put dye on glass? That doesn't make sense.
So take a look at here. I put greasy messy hand cream all over this window. Now, what I did was I put this cloth underneath the tap, wring it out really well. This is how you use it, and then we're going to go to town. So take a look at this.
Very slightly damp.
Just slightly damp.
Not even wet.
Exactly. So as the moisture evaporates, watch what's going to happen. Streak-free, lint-free, perfection every single time, just using tap water, no chemicals, and let's go to the mirror because you can't fake clean in a mirror. So look at this. Again, greasy, messy hand cream all over this. Just take my cloth again, wring it out, rinse it out, wring it out really well, and then I'm just going to go over it twice because it's a mirror. But watch as that slight amount of moisture evaporates. It's going to dry streak-free, lint-free every single time. You saw what it looked like before. What I love is the fact that you can use this same cloth over and over and over. Rinse it out, wring it out, rinse, wring, and reuse again and again and again.
This bonded material, because the way in which it's done in Germany. The way they bond the fibers together, it puts you in a position where you can actually scrub with it. So if you have greasiness, like in the kitchen, without even a chemical, you can get it. Stainless steel has a grain to it, which happens to be running in this direction.
So that's why I'm going in this direction, just to show you. You saw the greasy, messy hand cream that was on there. Everyone loves the look of stainless steel. What we don't like is up here. All the dog noses, the fingerprints. Take a look at this.
See the water evaporate.
Now that it's evaporated, absolute perfection. And you're only using tap water. This was the before, that's the after.
You're going to be very hard-pressed to find something that cleans stainless steel better than Christopher's product. Now these are, again, they're called Bio Cleaner. And what you do is you actually cut them into shapes if you want to use them.
Yeah, I cut this one into quarters. This is the only time you use it dry, when you're using it on a small device. This way you can keep it in your glove compartment.
Okay.
Watch what we're going to do. Even dry, absolute perfection, takes off all those streaks, all the fingerprints, no problem at all.
So Christopher, so because these cloths, you don't throw them away?
No.
How do you clean them?
You just rinse them under the tap, all the dirt, because of the special fiber, it washes the dirt away, you wring it out, and then clean over and over and over.
So I don't even have to put them in the washing machine the way I would with a microfiber.
Exactly right. Now you can put it in the washing machine, we just suggest that you never put it in the dryer.
Right.
So look what a great job it does on the granite surfaces. Do you realize on a granite surface you do not want to use chemicals, all right? Even if you've sealed it, it's better to use something like this.
People don't realize how porous these countertops are.
That's right.
By the way, over in Europe, they use a system that they call damp dusting.
That's right.
Which is exactly what we're doing here. And instead of just moving the dust around, it picks it up.
Exactly. It picks it up, and watch this. As it picks it up, it's going to stay on that cloth. It's not going anywhere until you actually put it underneath the tap.
Okay.
And I love the fact that it grabs on it, but remember, feel that. It's dry already. That slight amount of moisture evaporates almost immediately.
So you can go from one surface to the next.
Well,
Maybe
that's
it's a coffee table that has a glass insert. Over 800 have been ordered. Can I?
Yeah, absolutely. So this is a glass stovetop. Again, take a look at the mess that's on there.
That's pretty well schmutz stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Now, this is one pad. We took it, we put it in the sink, and then wrung it out.
Exactly
right.
right.
So it is just barely, barely damp. But all you do is give it a little clean, and then watch the moisture that's on it.
Look at that.
Evaporate.
Absolute perfection. You saw the fingerprints that were on there. And that's the special bonded and pressed
really
fiber.
Amazing.
I love microfiber, but I prefer this for your windows and mirrors and for your electronics. So take a look at this. You know how the static electricity just pulls in all the dust?
I agree.
All right, you definitely don't want to use a chemical cleaner on it. Here's what I'm showing you in the videotape. I'm showing you that you can use it multi-surface, multi-purpose, all over the place, and you're just using tap water, nothing else. And because you're getting 7 cloths, and you see that you're using them over and over and over again,
they're big.
They're going to last you a very long time.
They look like paper towels. When I first saw Christopher in this, he said, listen, we could have made them a pretty color.
We could have.
Adding the dye would have diminished their effectiveness. Look how well that works. Over 1,500 sets have been ordered this morning. We're into cleaning season. Spring cleaning is every day. You can't get away without having to clean windows and mirrors and stainless steel and hard surface areas. Definitely take one of them and cut them into fours for things like eyeglasses, which I'm still trying to get used to.
Here's your window. I mean, windows are probably the bane of most people's existence. Look at the messy hand cream that's on here. Watch this. Almost instantly, it's going to be streak-free, lint-free every single time. As soon as that moisture evaporates, your job is done.
Windows are extremely difficult to clean. That's why they call them panes.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, that won't even hurt me. Sorry. I owe you. Thanks, Christopher. We're going to show you another great way to clean coming up in just a little bit. My wife had challenged me in our own home to get rid of every single chemical that we were using for cleaning. We've got pets. We've got friends who have small children and bring them over. This is steam cleaning at its best. It's the Hahn Slim and Light. It's their pro version that gives you variable steam control. You're cleaning with household tap water, but it's hotter than boiling water.